topic of many of you men who tends to have a willpower to disrespect an individual like myself. First and foremost, whatever has been going on through a deep web that might interfere with me, including others, this matter might have been happening for the longest time before my age of 18 years old. Now I am 26 years old. For many and many years, I've been silenced. I did try to proceed the matter to medical investigation, RCMP, or police, including my whole family. But I had zero luck to that matter, only to conclude that there are an army of people who have volunteered against a rumor or who assume to grant something after a white girl alongside Kareem Mason appearance through a suspicious worldwide web in 2018-2019. Coming back to these men alongside these women who might just be the ones to influence each other, okay? This situation is regarding several stare downs that finishes off with a yarn which alludes to a lion. For those who did not know, for your information, a pure lion tend to mate at most 20 times per day. As the information given on a source, a pure lion generally mates every 20 to 30 minutes with up to 50 copulation per 24 hours. Moreover, several of you men and women are purposely putting on a scene like Charlie Chaplin to depict a meaningful visual. That said, Sir Charles Spencer Chaplin, KBE, was an English comic actor, filmmaker, and composer who rose to fame in the era of silent film. Once again, this little 10 to 20 second scenes aren't delightful, although if I were to come across someone who may project something positive, it's going to be difficult for me to see eye to eye because your indirect approach is just like the rest. Besides that, the real answers are through engineering. My apologies to those who might see this video as an offense, but several people's stares, glares, or visuals are offensive, inappropriate, and a few indirect approach might have been an alerted threat, but conspicuously, I've always been cluelessly to all strangers, right? Besides, I simply come and go about my day. I'm not the type to appear in a particular environment to study people every move for a living. That's unusual for someone to do on a day-to-day basis, right? Besides that, Kareem Mason is a guy who I once dated for approximately 3 months at the age of 19 years old, and he was like, what, 24, 25? For many years, I've been troubled by this guy because of his interference with several women, such as my aunt Jacqueline Powell, the white
a little song to keep you warm, a little vibe to keep you calm, a little voice to soothe your soul.
the white girl who made an appearance through the dark web, a longtime family friend called Laurel Williams, and again
From the soul. A little voice to keep you warm.
and a Ghanaian woman who looks like my cousin.
Keep it G.
And who might be friends with the white girl that I just mentioned, okay? I'll just stop there.
Can I ask you a question?
The hell you got to ask me? Mr. Stawicki, the one you got the questions for.
How come you ain't never liked me?
Like you? Who the hell said I got to like you? What law is there say I got to like you? Want to stand up in front of my face and ask a damn fool-ass question like that? Talking about liking somebody. Come here, boy, when I talk to you. Straighten up, goddammit. I asked you a question. What law is there say I got to like you?
None.
All right, then. Don't you eat every day? Answer me when I talk to you. Don't you eat every day?
Yeah.
Nigga, as long as you in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You eat every day.
Yes, sir.
Got a roof over your head.
Yes, sir.
Got clothes on your back.
Yes, sir.
Why you think that is?
Because of you?
Hell, I know it's because of me.
Welcome back, YouTube. I have additional messages to share with you guys regarding an older message between Kareem Mason and I on November 3rd, 2024. First and foremost, keeping our distance is extremely essential. There is no luck and fortune to our approach. This man is a hypocrite, inappropriate, dangerous, and in the shadows. As we speak, he's shown several signs of personality disorder, or perhaps there was multiple people in his group of friends to manifest this vulgar conversation. It was really mentally draining, big waist suit. Basically, he was more likely approaching the topic with his feelings and ghetto story from Jamaica before living in Canada. And then he proceeds by threatening me that he has the willpower to ruin my life. Guys, I'm extremely exhausted by mentioning him as an individual because it has been 7 years and still counting that I'm worried for myself who's up against men like him that's in the shadows, right? So I'm just gonna leave the videos that I took on my screen regarding the messages that I had with Kareem Mason back in 2024 in November, and you guys can just predict or try to guess what is what based on reading our message. I'm not gonna come up with some random story of what I possibly believe in the messages that we had, but it was very weird, unusual, and I was scared at that time too. I told myself that, listen, you know, there's something unusual that we had in that conversation that frightened me. So I'm just gonna just throw it out there, just expose it, let it be. It was very vulgar, not appropriate, and yeah, you guys can just judge it based on your perspective, but it is what it is. Take care. Bye.